Shut up and sit down.
We've had an accident, everyone.
Oh, that went really well, that did, Dave. Oh, that's funny, mate. Oh, bless you. I don't think anyone here heard your dagnamit moment, mate, but if they did, apologies for that.
Oh, I didn't let one out, did I?
Flummity flum, 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 flum.
Oh.
No,
Well,
no, no.
I apologise.
No, I don't. I think it was literally as I was pressing the button, mate. But anyway, hello, folks. Yeah, Colin here for Festa 67's workshop. And my lovely sidekick. Yeah, it's him, the hairy cornflake.
It's me. It's Dave. Because it says, look, it says down in the corner. I can't get my fingers right.
Oh, said the actress. So yes, folks, it's just to let people know we've got our poppies on as well because yes,
yeah, for the poppies
tomorrow's the 11th, and this Sunday coming up is Remembrance Day for us people in the UK and that. So we're doing our bit by supporting our fallen comrades. So we are trying to remember them folks. So absolutely. First things first, let's have a looky who's in the chat, and then I'll ask Dave how he's been and all of that old shenanigans. First up was Richie Lem saying, evening guys. Hello Richie, hope you're doing all right. Hello, geezer. Sorry if I'm looking up in the air, it's just my chat is up there at the moment. I'm saying hello to Richie, Candy Grandpa Mongo saying how Festa, Dave, excuse me, Spider Pig. Yeah. Hiya Richie and everyone else in chat. Hello Jeff, hope you're doing all right, mate. Aisha Naeem is saying, hello, I've just arrived and I'm waiting, laugh out loud. Hello, my darling. It was a pleasure to meet you last night in Ross's chat. Hello. Thanks for your subscription, my love. And welcome to hour and a half of shenanigans, drivel and vague attempts at trying to build something. Which normally don't go well for us two, Dave, does it? Because we are idiots.
And you forgot to throw in a little bit of chaos and mayhem as well.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, we don't pretend that we're experts at modelling. We're not. We're two middle-aged fellas that have got a little bit of extra midriff going on, and we know absolutely sod all about nothing and sweet FA. There you go, folks. So any opinions we give are totally irrelevant and our own, and they will not help you in any way, shape or form.
No.
Yeah. Anyway, Plastic Monkey, Paul Shapland's in the chat, says hi, guys. Hello, Paul. Good to see you in there, mate. Hope you're doing all right, mate. Huggage and ticklage and all of that, mate.
Missus.
Model Maker Dave is in saying hello, everyone. There you go, Dave. Got a Model Maker called Dave. Yeah. John Pole's in from the US or Canada, should I say. Hello, John. Hope you're doing all right, mate. The lovely Wendy Hickson with an H is in saying, hugs everyone. I hope you're doing all right. I'm giving huggage back. Got a new name in there, Dave. Greg's Dioramas and Scale Models is in. Good handle. Says, how's it going? He says he's working on an R35 Battle for France diorama at the moment. Oh, mate, join the Facebook group. Go into Facebook, search for Festa 67's workshop, mate. Join the group, post your work in the gallery, and on our Sunday brunch show that I do with the Airy Cornerflake, we'll show your work off, mate, and we'll pimp the bejesus out of it. And if you've got YouTube, add your YouTube channel into the YouTube section on the group, and we'll come and visit your channel, mate, and we'll give you a bit of pimpage.
Yeah, we will. And lots of photos, please.
Yeah, as many photos so that we can sit here and cry like two children who've had their cricket ball taken away because we'll be wibbling because you're all better builders than we are. Paul saying, hello, Cole. Hello, buddy. James is in from JC Bricks and Builds. Another one. Oh, we got something ping. I've got a ping come up there on me. Who do me calling me watching a flip? Someone has just done something. I didn't see it because I didn't have slobs on there. But
hold on, I'll tell you. Steph just subscribed.
Oh, thank you for the subscription. Much appreciated. I've now got my other screen on and I should see the notification now, so happy days. Where was I? Yeah, James is another one of us nutters that sits there and does live streams. Hugh Gordon's in, Hugo, who says, good evening, Festa, and every peeps in or on Planet Chat. Hello, you. I hope you're doing all right, mate.
Yeah.
Paul saying hello to you, as in Hugo, not you, Dave. Marcus Brunn is in, saying, good evening all. Hello, Marcus. Hope you're doing all right, mate. You'll notice your name's got a little spanner next to it, mate. It's because you are a channel member stroke patron and that. Because of that, you get to be a moderator on the channel, mate. So, welcome aboard. Who else have we got? We've got Cora Pink saying hello, Colin, David and Chatland. There you go, mate. Aisha's saying evening to Marcus. James is saying Shania says hey and sends big hugs and kisses to everyone. Hello, Shania. All right, my darling.
Hello, Shania.
And also, hello to Alicia. Hugs as well, darling. Where wait? Aisha even is saying hello to Cora Pink. Me darling hugs. Let's just switch that back on. James saying hello to Aisha, as is Cora. Hugh Gordon saying, evening Paul, where's Sue and admin Gubs? Absolutely, Sue's cooking, no idea where Dad is. Paul says Sue's cooking tea. Brittany Spears is in, aka Scale Modelling Chaos. It's November and she's got a new name for the month because we call him every name other than his own, so he's Brittany this month. Chris is in the new rally car, I do believe, Chris. Ping us a picture, mate. I'd love to see it. Saying, evening, everyone. Hello, Chris. Hope you're doing all right, mate. And I hope you're Chris. All right in yourself. And, yeah. Aisha says, I've sent Steve the link. Oh, right, bless you. That'll be why I've got a new subscriber. Thank you, Aisha. That's now let me know who the subscriber is. So thank you for that. That's me saying hello to Chris. JC Bricks is saying hello to Brittany, and he's saying hello to James. Richie Lamb says can't stop whacking the bench with his 2 paintbrushes to the drums of the intro. Yeah, it does get the old cockles going, doesn't it, a bit?
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah. Aisha's saying I'm here with a little quiet. Sorry, folks. I don't apologise. At the end of the day, you don't have to type in the chat continually. Just knowing you're sitting there watching and tuning in is really nice for me and Dave. It's nice for us, you know. Brittany saying I thought Richie was going to say I can't stop whacking me head on the bench. Happy days. Cool, that jumped a lot. Oops, Colin, shut up and sit down. Just made Shania jump. Oh, did it? Oh, bless her heart. James is saying gives old new meaning to head bang into the intro. You saying fish pie, lucky you. Yeah, nice bit of fish pie. Yeah.
Pie fish.
Paul saying you sooner starved than have fish pie, bless him. Yeah. Wendy saying hugs to me, Dave. Happy days. Hugs back, Wendy. Brittany says, is Dave having trouble keeping his poppy facing up?
Yeah.
Oh, bless. Let's send Muse hugs in a sec. Do that now, actually, because she's just popped in and sat down, so I like to give Muse her hugs. Bless her. There you go, darling. Wendy Hickson says hugs to Candygram, Plastic, Aisha and Richie. Happy days. Muse is giving me hugs. Thank you very much, Muse. Hugs back, darling. Wendy saying hello to John, Greg, etc. Ian Dalthwaite is in. Hello, Ian. Hope you're doing well, mate. Aisha saying hello to Wendy and hugs to you too. As is Marcus. Richie Lamb saying hi and hugs to everyone I missed at the start of chat because he jumped in the shower after he posted first. Happy days. Yeah, we knew you was in there, mate, because you left your camera on. Kevin Stevens is in. Hello, mate. How you doing? Evening, gents. Hope everyone's all right. Warning, he says you're on the big TV set. Am I?
Oh,
Is she a kid?
There
you go. Chris saying hello to Wendy. Oh, Susan. Hello, Ice Queen. Hello, me darling. Hope you're doing all right. Hugh Gordon says, do you have a channel, Dave? ? Yes, he does. It's the same name as what he's got. If you go on to me channel, Hugh, scroll right down to the bottom where it says featured channels, and you'll see Dave's in there, Mike's, Sue's, Paul's, big line of them along the bottom. Just click on that. It'll take you to his channel. Hit the old subscribe button and give the bell a ding-a-ling. Job done. Good bit of pimpage there for you, Dave.
Oh, thank you.
Absolutely, mate.
I didn't want to say anything because you was in full flow.
That's all right, mate. I know. I know. Yeah, you can tell Fox gave me a telling off, can't you? Nigel's in. Nigel's modelling bench says, hello, ladies and gentlemen. He says he's got you on in the background whilst he's working on his Lancaster. Oh, nice, mate. Nice. Paul saying hello to Wendy and Kevin. Richie Lamb's giving Sue a flower, a rose there. Paul's asking Nigel how his cold is. Steve's in from Totally Scale Models. Hello, Steve. How you doing, mate? Good to see you in there, mate. Hope you're doing all right. Kevin saying to... Oh, excuse me. Hello, Wendy, Sue, Paul, and everyone else in Chatland. Happy days. Nigel's saying to Wendy he's hoping she's well. Chris says, sold the rally car and gone to Rallycross, mate. Yeah, I heard you got a new one, mate. I ain't seen a picture of it yet, Gee. So, yeah. Ice is saying hello to you and Nigel. Muse says hi to Steve, so he's cooking fish pie. Muse is waving at everyone she missed, so they'll all be waving back. Wendy says she's got a cold at the moment. Glad Jessie's doing better, absolutely. Steve F is in saying, good evening, everyone. Is that F as in Steph or Steve as in Steve F? Please let us know, mate, so that I get it right. Yeah. But thank you for your subscription, mate, and for coming in and joining us. Muchly appreciated. Brittany saying hello to Paul and Sue. Steve saying, I wonder who I know in here, laugh out loud. Absolutely. Jackie's in saying, evening, everyone. Hello, my love. Hope you're doing all right, sweetheart. Paul saying hello to Paul. Knight says hello to Muse. Hugh Gordon says, cheers, Colin. No worries, you, mate. Glad to help out. It's amazing how much we all follow each other around each other's YouTube, says Steve. He said to help each other out. It's what we do, mate. Whenever I go into, say, John Paul's, Miguel's and that, I go in and then I look at who's in the chat. I click their name and I go and subscribe to their channels, mate, just to share the love a bit, because ain't that what it's all about? There's enough hate in the world, mate, without any of that old shenanigans. Evening Sue says, he loves fish pie. And Wendy Hickson says, I had to stay F. Hugh Gordon says, found you, Dave, and I've duly subbed. Oh, brilliant.
Thank you, sir. Most kind.
There's a few names that they recognise in the chat as well. There you go. So that's chat caught up. How you been, you old chisel nut? How was Mum on Sunday when you rung her? Was she okay, mate?
Yeah, she's fine. She's been out in the garden, so, you know, the weeds have been battled and she's quite happy. So, yes, no, everything's all right. She had a surprise visit from grandson number one, who turned up and said hello.
Yeah.
As he does.
Yeah.
No, she's fine.
Oh, happy days, mate. Well, send my regards to her, mate. And if I don't... yeah, you know, I hope she has a good crimbo, mate, and all of that, because we ain't that far away, are we, from that that big bloke in the sledge who never goes to Devon. He's going to be doing his journey soon, isn't he?
Yeah, he apparently he does a bypass of Devon.
Yeah, he goes as far as the border, and then he turns right and goes to Greenland. It doesn't upset anyone, though.
No, apparently it's something to do with the ice cream or something.
Yeah. Yeah, she says sorry she hasn't got back to me. All is good. Happy days. Yeah, you know how I get. I stress over 2 beads of rain on the windowsill. You know what I mean? And I know I can be a bit quirky. And yeah, and a big shout out for a dear friend of ours who's not well at the moment. I won't say what's going on, but get well soon, Si, please. Si Reynolds, get well soon, mate.
Yeah.
I'll leave it there, but keep your chin up, mate. You know where we all are, and hope you're feeling a bit better soon, buddy. Marcus Brun saying hello to Sue and Paul with a big smile and a wave. Happy days. So, yeah, are we going to go to Down Camp so we can regale the viewers with the shocking builds that we were attempting to do?
Well, as I've got my bits on the desk, they can see them then, can't they?
Oh, a bit worried now. Anyone of a nervous disposition, please turn away from your camera now. I'll just put me down cam on, and then I'll light everything up because it's a bit dark. Let's bung me lights on and some of that. Well, yeah, that's what I'm up to. We're building that. We are building a boom that. I nearly said something else then. Snazwagon. One of them.
Careful. One of them.
Ignore my twitches. Apologies, but yeah, that's what we're building. We started it last week. It's got the engine on the chassis on there, and I've got 2 of the side bits done. We'll excuse me. We'll plod along and do a bit of that, but you know, we'll try and keep an eye on you in chat. I've got the chat in front of me, and hopefully we keep up with it because we do forget the chat every now and then.
Yes.
Just got to stand up to 2 seconds. There you go. I've got chat in front of me, and I will endeavour to keep an eye on it and keep you all interactive, but I am a bit useless and forget the chat sometimes, and I don't intend to, but I will try and get a bit better. Right. Hopefully audio and video is fine as well, folks. Hope you can hear us both nice and clear. Right. So, yeah, Dave, how's yours coming along, fella? All right.
It's coming on all right. I've got the saw out because I am making modifications.
Oh, Dave's got the saw out, folks.
Yeah. Anything could happen. I might even cut my fingers off as well.
Of course, I wouldn't laugh. Steve is going, Orcs, but I've heard about the new FAQ that come out today. The Orcs have been nerfed, have they? Oh, ding dong. Oh, yeah. You'll get to know that I do like a bit of Orkage. Keep an eye out on the channel, Steph, because I'm going to be doing in the same blade. I'm going to be painting that up soon. Might as well dig it out because you might not have seen it. I built that, and I was challenged by a Fox to put everything that came in the box on the one Bane blade. And yeah, I kind of come up with that. So that's all going to get detail painted on the channel soon as a build series, mate. So keep an eye out for that. I do like a bit of Orkage, as you know. So yeah.
Yeah, we had noticed.
Yeah, it's one of them, mate, isn't it? You know, we like to get the saw out. Let's just make sure the angle of the dangle's all right. There you go. What have we got? Sue saying hello to Marcus in an imitable way. Hello, Marcus, me lovely, she says. But she hasn't got the same accent as me. It's just I'm useless at accents. Muse says, we just build the stuff. We don't play the game, at least not yet. No, I've got Fox on my case at the moment because he's adamant that he's going to get me to build a gaming table. And yeah, he's a sod. Kevin's saying, hi, Steve, hope you're getting better and behaving. Yes, Steve, it's really good to see you back at your bench, mate. You know, I know we don't message each other every day, mate, but, you know, we've all been thinking of you, mate. And it's nice to see you pop up back at the bench and doing as well as you can be doing, mate. So massive props to you, fella. Nigel says, does anyone know of a D'Agostini Falcon full set for sale for sensible money? I'm not sure whether Fox has still got his, Nigel. I know he was doing one and then he stopped. It might be worth sending him a message, mate, and finding out whether he's still got it, because he was going to sell it.
The one where he got to episode 6 and stopped.
Yeah. And as far as I know, he's got the full lot, but I don't know whether he's actually sold it yet or whether he's still trying to sell it. I'll tell you what I'll do, Nigel. I'll message him now and see whether he's still got it. And he should then just ping me a message back. Okay. Da. Dig. Talk amongst yourselves. Right, Dave's just gone dead quiet. Bless him. There you go. I'm back now.
I am busy cutting my orc plastic.
And no, that's all right, mate. But,
I'll tell you what, it's tough old plastic.
Yeah. I've just sent him a message for you, Nige. He'll be cooking for Mum at the moment, mate, but he'll get back to me, and then what I'll do, Nige, is I'll bat you a message, mate. I think you've got me on Facebook as a friend, mate. If not, add me, and then we'll PM each other, and we'll keep each other in the loop. Brittany says, just been a complete prat, was sorting dinner out, turned around to do something, forgetting the cupboard door was open, spun back round and smacked myself in the head with the door. Oh, mate, are you all right?
So is that an open and shut thump?
Hello, yeah, absolutely. Steve says, Orky Baneblade like. Yeah, I'm going to be painting that as a video series on the channel, so look out for that, mate. Mew says, it's all Fox's fault already, Cole. Absolutely, it is always his, Fox. Steve saying I'm a Scouser, my accent is a bit unusual. He says, yeah. Yeah, I've often been told that, I've got a slight accent. Nigel says I don't do Facebook. If you go onto my website, Nigel, and go into the contact me section, mate, you can do me a direct email from my website, mate, festa67sworkshop.com. And you can contact me that way, mate, and we can exchange emails that way, fella, and I'll keep you in the loop. And because I don't pass Fox's details out, mate. It's just it's not my right to give someone else's address out like that, mate, or information. But by all means, mate, send me a contact request through the website, and we'll do with each other on email, mate. Or you can just email me at festa67sworkshop at gmail.com. Just leave the S out of 6 sevens. Right. I'll check the dog and bone just to see whether a fox hasn't got back to me. Let's have a looky, Lou. Oh, no, he sold it, Nigel. He sold it about a year ago, mate. Apologies, but he's got back to me. Trying to think who else had one of the D'Agostini ones. Leave it with me, mate, and I'll put the feelers out for you, mate. Steve saying, my orcs are death skulls. We gather stuff off the battlefield. Aha. Brittany says it's knocked some sense into him. Hope the door's all right.
Yeah.
You know, he ain't broke the door, I hope, mate.
Hey, broke his head, but don't worry about the door.
Yeah, you will notice none of us have any sympathy for each other whatsoever. If one of us falls over, the others will all mock. Nigel says, not as painful as standing up and hitting an open door with your head. Absolutely, mate.
Ooh, ow.
Brittany says, no, that's definitely worse. Mew says, geez, my show want list is small this year. Oh, bless. You says, wonder if Gubbins is lurking. Sue, give admin a shake. Yeah, normally lurks in the background, but he might be cooking himself a bit of tea or whatever. But he's all right. Bless him. Here you go. Have you a bit of that. Right. What's next then? Let's have a looky-loo. I've got to remember, I've got to try and paint this with all of this stuff going on there, but we've had worse. Excuse me. Tell you something, I'd love to drive one of these in real life, though. It'd be a right laugh, wouldn't it? You going to work in this.
Can you imagine me going down the M4 with this?
I'd imagine the chaos you would cause on the motorway. Ian Douthwaite says he's out of his comfort zone. First Warhammer build present from my son. Age of Sigma, Night on Black Coach, all built and in primer. I can remember Dave Barker built one of them. And yeah, they are a beautiful kit, mate, aren't they? I'll tell you something, Dave, you'd like that.
What that?
Age of Sigma, Night Haunt with an H, Black Coach.
What's Age of Sigma?
Warhammer. It's basically a big old black stagecoach with ghosts and ghoulies and skeletal horses pulling it. Real mint it is, mate.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's got a look to it, Dave. You can have a spider pig for your trouble, mate. Pardon me.
That might be worth investigating for next.
Yeah,
year.
they're not cheap. Don't get me wrong. It is, you know, it's a free figure kit if I remember rightly.
Ooh.
But by Christ, Dave, it is a seriously sexy bit of kit. Seem to have the EBGBs. Taking me tablet. What's going on? Well, swig of my drink in a sec, I think. Do that now before I forget.
Why is it my super glue doesn't want to work? Yeah, if I touch it with my finger, it'd be stuck instantly.
Music's saying must be a rattle in the brain case today. Yeah, I suffer from that. Normally on days ending in Y, Muse. I'm useless, mate. Dave's been talking to me before, and I'm like, what did you say? And he's like, really? Yeah, goldfish syndrome.
Get used to it after a while.
Absolutely. But no, I did a bit of painting last night on the E-Models bike, Dave. Look at that. Oh, preview. Ooh. Yeah.
Oh, that's
so it's had its first cut of coats. Yeah, video I will edit and try and get it on there before the end of the week. But yeah. So I sat and done that yesterday. Had my mask on and all. Hugh Golden says, just wait till you see his Xmas Prezi. Oh dear. James says, sorry, back now, guys. Shania just cracked heads with Alicia whilst on her hype. Alicia come out worse, though. Yeah. Aisha says she would drive it around Essex. Good girl.
Mm-hmm.
Nigel says, looks like an interesting build, guys. What is it and by who? It is...
It is, he says,
Snazwagon by Games Workshop, mate. Yeah, and they are fun little builds. A lot of folk think that I've defected solely to Warhammer, and I can assure you I haven't. It's just they're brilliant for the live streams because they go together so well, and it's just something quick and easy, a quick win to build whilst we're live, Dave, isn't it? And yeah. But I've not permanently gone to the dark side. I've got other scale models that I'm going to be filming and building, and that won't change.
Yeah, and I got hoodwinked by Fox and Colin to build one.
Yeah, we may have put you on the spot.
Yeah.
Oh, ye of little faith. He says optimistically. Where'd I put that? Buried in there somewhere. Brittany saying to James, what is it with people hitting their heads today? Absolutely. Steve says thanks to Kevin. Mew says Dave's down the Warhammer roll. Yeah, Dave, are you going to admit to the latest purchase you made? Notice how I threw you straight under the bus there, mate.
You didn't even think about that, you git.
Oh, I'm going to put your full screen as well.
We've had another delivery.
Yeah, look at that, Dave, eh? Custom booster blaster.
And,
Dave's down the hole.
yes, I got it from the guys over at Goblin Gaming.
Yeah. Thanks for that, mate. I got a click for that. Much appreciated, mate. And for those that don't know, Pimpage is coming up here, Dave. If you look,
I gave you a segue.
I know. If you look at the description in any of my videos, there is a clickable link if you want to get one of these and build along with us that takes you to a company called Goblin Gaming. You can see their logo in the corner. I'm affiliate of theirs, so if you click on that link and go and get something, you save 20% off of the RRP price, and I get a little commission for any orders you make. So it helps support me, it helps support the channel, because this is my living at the end of the day. I don't work. And if you want to help support me, you can join the channel. There's 3 different tier levels there. You can buy me a coffee at buymeacoffee/Festa67's workshop, or Festa67 even. And you can also support me on Patreon, patreon.com/Festa67's workshop, and it will be massively, massively helpful. Any donations during the chat, it pops up on the screen and all of that lot, and you can also do a super chat if you choose to do so. And yes, that's good pimpage, Dave, isn't it? Eh? What can you say?
I'm going to do a little bit for Goblin Gaming because I ordered. It says, as it turns out, I ordered that on Monday.
Yes,
and it's now here. So they do get the kits out really, really quick.
Yeah,
and they're well packaged and yeah. So props to them.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. James says, because you're really good with electricity, you should turn that into an RC so you go brum brum on your bench. Not hinting at ideas. Yeah, the Baneblade is actually going to have electronics in it. Lights, the turrets are going to move, the guns, there's going to be a soundboard in there with big boom noises and all of that lot. So I normally select one kit out of every category that I build that will get the lighting and any extras, and on that one it's going to be the Insane Blade because there's a lot of room on it to do it. So that one and the Orc Stomper, I might have a cunning plan for that. I just need to see how it starts going together before I pull the trigger. But yes, get some more bits on this bad boy. Have some of that. So folks, belly and bench, what have you had in your belly and what have you got on your bench tonight?
Well, I'm going to have beans on toast later.
Are you?
I am. I'm going to have beans on toast with grated cheese.
Oh, nice. I had nothing yet. I don't know what I'm going to have later. I'll have to have a think.
Nothing.
Yeah, no.
Nothing.
I've had my cup of tea and I've got my rehydration stuff there. But yeah, I was a bit crook earlier in the day, so I thought, well, I'll just Do some of that on there. Nigel says his belly's empty and he's got the 48th scale lank on his bench. Oh, mate. And that's going to be mint, mate. Did you see that video yet, Dave, of him doing that canopy?
No.
Oh, Dave, you've got to go and watch it, mate. He gets the saw out on a clear canopy on the 48th lank, mate.
Right, I need to go and watch this.
Yeah, that's balls of steel, mate. Getting the saw out on a canopy. It's like, yeah. Took me hat off to him for that, mate. I'm like, yeah. I've now got a little 3D print of Nigel that I bow to and pray to at every opportunity, mate, because, yeah, he is the god of the saw.
I don't know. There's a certain person not a million miles away from where I am that was building a Concorde and said, right, I'm going to cut the bleeding nose off now.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah. Yeah. No, he's doing a good job on that. And, yeah, give him a sub, folks.
Yeah,
Steve says you need to eat something cold. Yeah, I will do, mate. I shall do straight after the stream, mate. It's just, as you would know, you get days where you can be a little bit, yeah. And today's one of mine, mate. But I can hear my missus beavering away next door, so yeah, my instructions will come.
I'm surprised Mrs. W hasn't tried force feeding you.
She's next door, mate. I can hear her rattling around. So, yeah, there'll be something there, mate. I will have something, I can assure you, at the end of the stream, mate. But, yeah. Jacqueline says, bunless burger with homemade potato wedges, flat mushrooms and cheese. Oh, happy days. James says, belly hot dogs and pasta in tomato soup. Bench, Lego, and a bit more Lego. Absolutely. Muse says she needs to get some lighting bits for a few things I'm going to be building. Oh, happy days. I'll have a look at that. Nigel says, just looked at Goblin. They're out of stock on the Boondock. Yeah, they get stock in all the time, mate. You can do a pre-order, Nigel, and then they'll just ship it out to you as soon as it lands, mate. James says, what's he saying there? Oh, yeah, I read that one with the electricity. Brittany says, yeah, sometimes I get busy with my work, my daughter and modelling. Absolutely. And what a cracking job you do, Paul, because you've got a lot going on, mate. Brittany says, belly, spicy chicken and veg risotto. Bench, Warhammer, Imperium figures been painted. Happy days, mate. Happy days. And yeah, you want to see some good lighting, nip over to Steve at TSM, because he does a lot of the old Star Trek stuff, mate, and he lit an Enterprise. He lit that Enterprise up, and I must admit it is seriously sexy. So yeah, it's worth a visit, folks. On a pimping mission tonight, mate, ain't we?
Yeah, aren't you?
Yeah. Got to share the love, ain't you? Bloody hell. Yeah, there's exhaust, so we can have that. Yeah. Do a bit of that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're still enjoying Warhammer, Dave? That's the key.
Yeah, I am.
Different, isn't it, mate?
As he throws it on the bench.
So can you still see daylight from your area in the old? Because I can't. I'm right down the bottom now.
No.
And round the corner, so I can't actually see daylight.
No, it's black as the ace of spades outside.
Yeah, I've got my gas lamp, see, that's what I have to use now.
That might not work. No.
That's right, mate. As Bob Ross would say, we have happy little accidents, and there are ways you can redeem it.
Print off smaller gas bottles.
Oh. How have you been getting on with your printer now, mate? Because, yeah, it's been a while since we got chatting about resin printing and shizzle. Bit more
Now
settled,
that now that I've got the extraction hood thing or
Yeah,
collar or whatever you want to call it, and I've got that connected up to a large carbon filter box.
yeah,
I'm a lot happier with printing from it now.
yeah.
Because I did 2 jobs on Saturday and I did a print job on Sunday.
Yeah.
Printer didn't realise it was supposed to do work. It thought it was an ornament.
Yeah. Oh, Mike's in. Scaly Model says, have something to eat before you get the sweats. Messaged you, but you're ignoring it. Eat, he says. Yeah, I will just go and grab something, I think. Be on the safe side. He's saying, I amuse Uggs. He's saying, hey to everyone else and hey, Brittany. I'm just going to bung your full screen for a sec, Dave. I'll be literally 2 minutes, or do you want me to put a BRB up?
You can put a BRB up if you want.
Yep, all right then. 2 seconds, folks, and I'll put a BRB because, yeah, they don't want to be on your own, do you, mate? 2 secs.
No.
There you go. We're back now. I didn't have to go and make it. She'd already done it.
That was cool. That service.
Yeah, yeah. Told you I could hear her clicking about there. Sorry about that little interlude, folks, but yeah, I've just got to have something to eat quick because I'm getting the shakes. Weren't deliberately ignoring your dad. It's just my phone's buried in my drawer there, mate.
So while Colin stuffs his face, I am trying to fix the engine in place and get the front part of the. Are the wheels posable on these, or is it?
No. But okay. with a deft bit of angled sandage, you can probably do like a bit of right-hand steer or something like that, mate. Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Let's get the engine in place, and then we can start.
Yeah. See these bits here. If you just cut a 45-degree angle, you can then pose a wheel.
Yeah. Right. Where's me glue?
Steve saying belly, sausage, egg and chips. Oh, nice. Belly, Tacom, 135th, Mark 10 Chieftain. That's the one that Tony built, isn't it, for E-models? The Tacom
yeah, I've
Chieftain.
got one of them upstairs.
Next build's going to be either the JJ Prize Flying Sub or finish the Star Destroyer, all of which need fibre optic lighting with blinky blinkies. Good man. Jacqueline says evening to Dad. Scale Model Ninjas in says good evening all. Hello Ross, hope you're doing all right.
How you doing, Ross?
Everyone's saying hello to Dad. Mike saying hello to Jackie and Kevin. Hope you're both well. And I'll take it audio and video are still fine. Where I had my interlude, just let me know whether We're all right. Jacqueline says she's all good. Happy days.
Oh, that went in with a resounding click.
Oh, dear. A resounding click, was it, mate?
Yeah, a resounding click. Almost kind of Tamiya-esque type of
really?
click. Yeah. It was, I'm going to click in here.
Days. Ross is saying, Belly, jumbo sausage and chips, and Bench is Space Marines captain. Happy days.
Ooh.
Aisha says, I'm having toasted pita bread and hummus. Is that hummus or hummus? And exciting, eh? She says, yeah.
Mm. Yeah.
Marcus Bruns giving Ross a wave, saying hello. Hello, Ross, he says.
Why don't you leave the sprue under the instructions? Because then you can't find it.
You've been special again, Dave.
I'll be very special. You know, there are some times that I wish I just stayed in bed all day.
Yeah. Another exhaust for the other side. Suppose you would do, Colbin, that there's one each side, you pillock. Oh, dear. Have you a bit of that?
Oh. I don't want that bit.
Aisha says, I'm not allowed greasy foods or sweet stuff. Oh, bless you.
Oh, dear.
Ross is saying I had to Marcus, Muse and Red. Yes, Jane's nickname is Red. Panzer Koenig's in, says morning all. Hello, Panzer. Hope you're doing all right. Panzer hugs and all of that. Oh, dear. Nope. Edward Spannerhands strikes again.
Oh, you chucking stuff across the bench again, are you?
Yeah. Let's have a swig of that.
Oh.
Yeah. Apologies for any belches that may ensue. Hugh Golden says hello to Gubbins. That probably sounds very wrong, that, but... There. I've still got some tea in that one, so I'll have a swig of that.
Oh, right, I'll let go up. Okay.
But I think I've got about 1 million snails in that fish tank now.
You could have a snail shop.
I've got a big snail in there I call Ron Jeremy for obvious reasons.
Yeah, that's enough to put you off, isn't it?
It is, mate. In a strange kind of light, yeah. Not that I'd know what Ron Jeremy looks like, of course. Pardon me. Panzer's saying, Panzer hugs to all whilst I organise breakfast. Oh, bless you, mate. Hope you're all right, fella. Hope you're keeping safe. We like Pan. Again, another character of the community.
Oh, Mr. Panzer?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
I'll tell you, mate, them old spikes are a bit sharp, aren't they?
They are.
It's like, yeah, you do sit there and you go, oh, yeah, that, yeah. I used to say hello to Ross. calling in Colin last night on his live stream. Absolutely hilarious, that was.
So Ross is the new Colin, is it?
Yeah. Well, it's a bit like Nigel and Ross, isn't it? You know, the joke with Ross is, are him and Nigel the same man, because they got a very, very close resemblance. And then, of course, yeah, when Aisha was calling Ross Colin last night, that was it. James latched onto it straight away. It was like, yeah.
That was it, straight in.
Straight in there, mate. The mocking ensued.
Good.
Yeah. For James, it was nice that he got his own back, because Ross has been mocking him for a few days. So.
Oh, so he got payback, did he?
Yeah, he got payback for that one. So it was like, yeah.
Oh, good man.
There you go. Have you a bit of that?
What that bit?
Scene gone down a bit. It has. Happy days. And we'll bit of that on there. So Panzer's giving dad hugs out. He's giving a lot of hugs out tonight, isn't he, old Panzer?
He is.
He's proper on an hug fest, isn't he? Hey, Ranzer.
He's on a hug mission.
Goes round that way, Carl.
Is that right? Oh, can't see now because I think.
You can have a spider pig for your trouble, Dave.
Oh, thank you.
All right, mate.
You are so kind.
Yeah, I don't give much away, but when I do, it's good.
I know.
Yeah. You will stay on there. Steve saying hello to Panzer and Mike. Panzer saying hi to Steve. Max McGinn's in saying hi to Panzer and Marcus. And he's also saying, evening peeps, trust you are all well. Yeah, we're fine, mate. Hope you're doing all right, Max, and that everyone in the Max household is well. What have we got there? We got the big old front bulb. Now, if I bung that on there, am I going to be out? I'm not going to be able to paint the engine, am I? Detail it up. So I might do them separate and bung it on. Over. We've got that big old grillage of goodness to go on. No. It's going to be a bit difficult. Yeah. It's going to be a bit difficult getting the old airy round there, isn't it? Sounded wrong. The uprights of the. So I'll do them then. Yeah, I'll do them. Yeah, I think that big old front ball bar and that, I'll do separate because, yeah, it'll be a dog's breath to paint otherwise. Right.
Yeah, you could be right there.
Yeah, you get what I mean. It's like, yeah. Might be able to put the whole frame on the ball bar and then paint them together, but yeah, I'll do that. Because then you're not wasting paint on the ball bar on bits where you're never going to see it. So, yeah. You will get used to the fact, folks, that I do ramble and talk to myself. Dave knows me too well.
Yeah, I just ignore you.
Go have you a bit of that. Max saying hi to Scaly Models. He's also saying hello, Ross, Panzer, and Marcus. Hello, Mac. Hope you're doing all right, mate. Yeah, he's saying, but everyone's all right. Yeah, stick yourself to your instructions, Cole, because that really works. What's that Muse saying there? She says, you'll find yourself doing tons of sub-assemblies, nearly impossible to paint some when fully built. Yeah, I'm beginning to find that out, my darling Nits. Yeah, it's one of them, normally you can get a few bits together, but like, I want to get in and do all of that, so I won't put this bar in, and want to paint that because I won't put that. I kind of thought I could have left them off, really, and painted them after, but yeah, lesson learned. I might be able to pop them off, but yeah. Interesting little kits to do, though, but it's all part of the learning curve with these, Dave, isn't it?
I'm learning.
Yeah.
What am I looking for? I've no idea.
No idea, Dave. I'm too scared to ask you.
I found it.
Panzer says, that's okay, Colin. He says, ramble away, mate. He says, Dad farts to himself. Absolutely.
Well, yeah, that's he's got a point there.
Ross says, Colin, you ramble. Never knew, mate. Yeah, I know, I'm terrible, mate. Nigel says, was that me you were talking about earlier, looking like someone else? If so, I feel sorry for him. Yeah, I did wonder whether you, Nigel, and Ross Medlock, the scale model ninja, were the one and the same man. Because like Michael and Latoya Jackson, I've never seen you both together. And I thought, well, being that you've got the goatee, I thought it was a fake beard and you was Ross Medlock posing as someone else, mate. But, yeah, there is a resemblance there, mate.
No, I want.
I think it's because we're men that are slightly follically challenged and people, yeah, we just look alike, don't we? I often get mistaken for Mr. Potato Head, so, yeah, it does happen.
You're looking at the wrong number, you parrot.
Oh, you've been spesh, Dave?
Yeah.
Way round. That way. Go first.
Yeah, story of my life at the moment, being special.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Had one of them weeks, have you, mate?
Yeah.
Happens to us all, mate.
No, they was complaining at work that there was not enough tickets being raised.
Oh, really? Oh, dear. Nigel says, difference is he's half my age. Oh, Ross, I think he's 150, mate. Ross will now be looking at his screen going, I don't know how old Ross is. I don't know whether he's late 30s, 40s. I've got no idea, mate. Never asked him.
No, I think he's in his 230s.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Oh, he's officially a crusty, is he?
Yes. He's fast becoming the Doctor Who of model making.
Oh, really? He's regenerating himself. That could be it. Perhaps he's regenerated as Nigel. It could be that. You never know.
He's probably sat there spitting at the screen now.
I can imagine the names that I'm being called, mate.
I don't think I'm that far behind you there.
It's all done in the best possible taste.
As dear old Kenny would say.
Yes. Legend he was, mate. Absolute legend. Loved that show. Kenny Everett. Blimey. Wouldn't get away with half of what he got away with nowadays, would he?
No, because the politically correct gang would be on him.
Yeah, no, he wasn't. Sorry, go on.
I was going to say, I don't know if they're allowed to show his programs now because of the content that was in them.
I mean, he wasn't racist or anything like that, but I mean, to have a character called Cupid Stunts, you know, which was a how can we say, a rearrangement of certain words, you wouldn't get away with that on mainstream TV, and people didn't get the joke, did they, at first? And then once the BBC realised, they was like, right. You know, that's going out to sort of 17 million people every week. And it's like, yeah. Because he was abruptly taken off the telly, wasn't he? Because of things. And it was like, yeah.
1 week he was there, and the next week everybody sat down. Right, is it Kenny Everett? Where is it?
Yeah, where is it? It's just gone, wasn't it? And it was, yeah. Bless him. Sid's not here.
Well, it's like the same with the original. With the original Spit and Image gang.
Yes. Yeah.
Because they was extremely close to the knuckle.
Well, they stepped over that immortal boundary, didn't they? Because for years the Queen Mother was untouchable, wasn't she? No one ever said anything because it was the Queen Mum, and Spitting Image went and done the Queen Mother puppet, didn't they?
Yes.
And the establishment really didn't like that, did they?
No.
And it wasn't done in a nasty way. It's just they went there. They went into that uncharted territory, and the puppets were just basically caricatures of people in the media and things like that. But they crossed the boundaries of. Well, they went after the Queen Mum, didn't they? And took the mickey out of her a little bit. Nigel says, "Yeah, can you imagine Alf Garnett on today's telly?" Absolutely.
Goodness.
He's also saying, have you seen that Jeremy Clarkson is getting cancelled for being rude about Greta Thunberg? No, mate. What's that all about then? I mean, this is what makes me laugh, because at the end of the day, we're human. And having that freedom of expression and opinion is vitally important, isn't it? Now, just because he's got a different opinion to people, you shouldn't go after someone because of that, should you? Entitled to his opinion, and so she.
I don't particularly like Clarkson, but on the same token, you shouldn't have a go at him just because he's having a go at some jumped up little teenager.
Well, yeah, she's entitled to have her say, but at the end of the day, other people, if they disagree with her, are entitled to express their opinion, isn't they? That's what life's about. Richie Lamb says his CB handle back in the day was Captain Kremin. Oh, was it? Mine was Undercover Elephant, mate.
I didn't have one.
Yes, Undercover Elephant. I used to have the home base with the big Sigma 4 on the roof, and then in me Mini, I used to have the little CB radio with the old K40 aerial on the roof with the mag mount. I used to go out fox hunting. That was the thing then, where you was just hunting each other down on the CBs and that. It was great fun. Yeah, I need to get out more. Eric's in, saying hi to Colin, Dave, everyone in the chat. He says, I'm just popping in. Hello, Eric. Hope you're doing all right, mate.
Hello, Eric.
Hope everyone in the house of Eric is doing fine and well. What have we got? Stalker's been in. Thanks for the advert. Hello. Hugh Gordon says he was a Sky Pirate, Richie. There you go. Mew says there's too many snowflakes. They need to get off the internet and have a real life. Absolutely. Aisha says my CB handle. Yeah, CB radios. It was a little unit that you put in your car or had at home, and then you had a little microphone and you sat there and spoke to people. 9 times out of 10 living in the house across the street, but it was a bit like ham radio. You could talk to people all over the world, but that was social media back in the day, Dave, wasn't it? A CB radio. It
was.
And many a laugh you had on them.
Yeah, it was something I never really got into.
Yeah.
Probably because at the time I didn't have a car.
No, it was just one of them, It was a thing back then, and it was it, it's...
Well, I think it became popular after the Convoy song that was in the chart.
Yeah, the film, wasn't it? Chris Christopherson movie, wasn't it? Rubber Duck.
Yes.
You know, it was break and all. Yeah, it was just one of those, you know. You used to go off and do your thing. CB radios, Dave. Well, I bet an original set is a few quid now.
Cool. I'll bet.
I don't even know whether they would work now, would they? Because hasn't analog been done away with? So would you be able to communicate? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know if the analog system has been fully shut down and we've gone over to digital, but
I don't know. I mean, I'm not sure what the emergency services use, because you used to be really cautious, didn't you? Because I think Channel 9 back then was the emergency services, wasn't it?
Yes, I think so.
So no one ever went on Channel 9, did they, because of that? So I don't know whether that's all changed and whether radios have changed and that. But yeah, someone will know. Muse is off. She's got to pop out. Muse says 70s here. So yeah, absolutely, Muse.
Oh yeah. See you later, Muse.
You take care, darling. Thank you for coming in and joining us. Always lovely to see you. Okay, have you some of that? You a bit of that even. So you up at Mum's over Crimbo, Dave?
It's still to be decided at the moment
because
my nephew, or my oldest nephew, wants everybody to go round to his place.
Oh right, yeah.
So, well, I'm sort of staying out any of the decision making. I'm just going to wait until I'm told what to do.
Yeah, neutrality and fence sitting is the operative word then. Is that what we're saying?
Yes. Yeah, it
good
probably sounds about the safest thing to do.
Yeah.
And yes, there is a very large yellow streak down my back.
Hey, mate, nothing wrong with that, mate, especially when it comes to family, mate. Ayesha's saying CB works on the same frequency as what the cabbies use. Oh, right. CBs are still on the go with the trucker, says you. Emergency services are all on the Tetra Digital, apart from the Coast Guard and ATC up here. Ah, right. So they've moved over to the digital bands. Right. Okay, mate. Because I think the old build did, didn't they? They went over to the digital quite early, didn't they? But
I don't want to put the sides on yet. I think I'm going to have to do some paintwork first.
Yeah, I've got the sides on because I've got brushes that are tiny enough to get in there.
Mind you, I could tack it on with a bit of
canopy glue.
Yes, hypo.
Yeah. But no, reasonably can get round the engine block and the exhaust. So having done me booster blaster that way, it worked on that. So yeah, one of them, innit?
Well,
I'm happy with that. It's on there. Good enough for me. I'm not putting the front on. I've built that as a sub-assembly. And then that can go on afterwards like that.
I think I'm going to have a look at the front because I need to work out where I'm going to put my spikes on.
Yeah, I've done it like that with a ball bar on the front.
Oh, right, okay.
And then it'll go on as one hit then, so that'll work. Similar to what I did when I did my booster blaster. I did like the sides but left the roof off so that I could get inside and paint, you know, but the toads will reach in there quite happily, so.
I reckon that'll be all right there.
So we've got that. got that. And done that. That's on there. So, yeah, I'm on that section. So that's what I'll do with that.
I reckon. Yeah, right. Have that help. Where's me super glue gone?
Because what goes in the middle, there's only a single beam that goes across the middle with the roof on, see? So that'll just be a click in place. So I'm happy with that. Yeah, the dudes I'll build separately. Yep. Plan A will work. It's pretty much the same as what I did on the booster then. Job's a good one. Let's have a little looky-loo at the chat. Marcus says to you, Dave, it's a good choice, Dave. Sit on the fence, wait until the dust settles.
Oh, too right.
Max says, what did the Coast Guard use? To Hugh, it was, yeah. I wonder whether they're still on the original, what's his name? Analog bands. Panzer says, Mac, bean cans on string. Yeah, hello. ECI, the hosing, says, good day, Colin and Dave and everyone else. Hello, EC. Hope you're doing all right, mate. Good to see you in.
How you doing?
You Golden says, old Bill, but the first year they still use FM in remote areas. Absolutely. And you says, yeah, they're on the FM marine band 1.56. Max says, the Panzer have a slap. Aisha says, question for Colin and Dave. What do you do with, what do you do with the sprues from the kits? I normally chop them up. I look for interesting shapes on sprues. And if I see an interesting shape, I cut it and I keep a big box of all different shaped bits of sprue, because you need to then do something like a bit of pipe or some railings or something like that, or posts. That's when I chop the sprues up and use them to form like roll cages in cars and things like that. So I tend to keep shapes that I think will be able to come in useful.
For me, it's if I think of it, I will keep them, and if I don't think of it, I just throw them away.
Yeah, 90% of them will go in the bin. But say, for instance, if this was a standard kit sprue, I'd be looking at different shapes of maybe like that corner might well do for a pipe going around a corner or something. So I would nip that out and then they would get boxed up. So that's what I tend to do with normal, because I haven't kept any Warhammer sprues because I don't think there's much in them that would be useful because they're quite flat and angular. But ordinary kit sprues that are round would make perfect roll cages, wouldn't they, like that? And yeah.
Yes.
And obviously those of us that do aerials, antennas and railings, you can also use sprue for stretching. If you warm it up, you can stretch it. So
yeah, but please don't burn your fingers.
Yeah, I've done that. I stuck my creme brulee burner on the bench one day and did a bit, and oh mate, I got myself in a right old state. What we got there? Let's put the lids on them because it's nearly that time already, Dave.
No,
it is.
But we've only just started.
Yeah, we're on till 7, but yeah, it's coming up to just gone past 1:45, mate, already, Dave.
That's gone quick.
Yeah, so I'm going to stop where I am because on the next show I can do wheels and things like that, so it lets this all dry off. And then I'll come back up and do a bit of chat before we leave. But that is whizzed by, mate.
It has, right. Leave it alone. Let the super glue set properly this time, you parrot.
Are you being special again?
I am. I've had a night of being special.
You pillock. Oh, you like. Let's bring the chat up on the screen. I'll turn my lights off. And then we can sit and do a bit of chatting with folks before they go. Candygram says, yeah, and Amateur Radio's alive. and worldwide, and many operators practice emergency communication of all types. So I'll just wait till Dave's finished.
Yeah, go on, sorry.
All types, analog and digital communications of many types are popular with ham radio. Right, because that used to be a massive thing, didn't it? The ham radio, the equipment.
Oh,
and
yeah.
do you remember there used to be the people that had the big remote control aerials on the roof that used to spin round and all of that lot. And a geezer across the road used to do ham radio, and I used to speak to my mate in Australia on it. I used to go over, give him a few quid, like, you know, and a drink to let me use it. I used to chat with me mate. But now with the webcams, we do it that way. So.
I think someone near where my mum lives, I think they've got the ham radio because they got a dirty great big aerial.
Yeah.
So I think people still do it.
Absolutely. Jeff's giving Panzer hugs. Hugh Gordon says Coast Guard choppers are up in the 466 region. Oh, right.
Ooh.
But yeah, Mac was saying, he thought they'd have something long range. Ayesha's saying to me, Sprugu, yes. Sprugu, I make my own. I use little sheets. I don't actually use sprues for me Sprugu. I use, where I cut and scratch build using the styrene sheets, I save all of those and use them as me Sprugu, and it gives me a nice consistency.
I've got proper Sprugu there.
Yeah, that's what I use, because not all sprues are great for Sprugu, so I just use me little offcuts of styrene, because I'm always using sheets of it to cut shizzle up with.
You know this Sprugu?
Is your lid stuck? You not got one of those? Yeah. Ayesha's saying sprue melts in acetone to make Sprugu to make stuff with. Absolutely. Yeah. Max says also keep sprues. It's handy if you want to do some modding or scratch builds. Exactly that, mate. Candygram saying hello to everyone there. Mac, you, Max, Aisha, EC Marcus, and anyone he might have missed. EC says, hope you're feeling better. Yeah, you know, it's a long road to recovery. I'm getting there, mate. It's just doing as I'm told, really, mate. And I do get a bit forgetful, as you know earlier. You know, I hadn't eaten and useless, mate. Luckily, I've got enough close people around me that are not too afraid to nag me and tell me off, because I need that. Marcus Brun says, hi to Candy. Aisha says, I know someone who's making a huge tail manta with Sprugu. Really? Steve saying, buy it. See you later, mate. Take care, buddy.
Ta-ra, Steve.
Hope to get some work posted, he says, for the Sunday show. Have at it, mate. I love seeing your work, Steve.
Yeah, no, look forward to it.
EC saying that his dad did side and radio years ago with a big, huge aerial. Happy days. Sideband, yeah. William Rayborn's off. He says, bye, everyone. It's time for his lunch.
Oh, enjoy lunch and take care.
Hugh Gordon says he listens on the airwaves daily. His scanner's always running. Yeah, I used to listen to the incoming airplanes, Dave, and things like that, you know, but I haven't done that for donkey's years.
Yeah, well, we haven't had
Candygram. Oh, yeah, Candygram says over-the-air Morse code's still popular. Yeah, I'd imagine it's do, actually. Because I think the BBC still do their world service, don't they, across all the airwaves? I think that goes out still.
Yes, I believe they do.
Marcus is saying by the world.
Morse code had gone out with the Ark.
No, Morse code's still a thing, mate. Still need to know Morse. It's like the phonetic alphabet. That's still a thing, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I use that phonetic alphabet.
Yeah. I use that whenever I'm giving out postcodes and things like that over the telephone. When people, you know, your address, you know, I spell my address out in the phonetic alphabet so that they understand, because not everyone understands me lingo, do they?
No.
Panzer says, yeah, I found that plastic hard Sprugu doesn't shrink back as much. Yeah, that's why I made the transition, Panzer, because, yeah, it just for me is a bit more stable, mate. Richie's off. Catch you all soon. Yeah, we're just coming off air now, Richie, anyway, because we're making way for Chris, because Chris is on at 7, so we like to come off so that we don't overlap and clash. Max saying ciao, Richie. Yeah, as does EC. Marcus says be Richie. Bye, Richie. Aisha's saying, yeah, it's a miniature hobbyist. I'll look out for that. Marcus is saying bye to EC. Yeah, Delta Alpha, Victor Echo, absolutely. Yes. And EC says bye all. So I think that's a good...
I think that's a good segue.
That's a good segue to say a massive spider pig. A massive thank you to each and every one of you that's come in and said hello and kept us company. Always nice to see you all. Keep an eye out for the other streams. Chris is on in a bit. You then get James on over at JC Bricks. I'll be back for a frolic on Friday. You'll have the crash on Saturday. Get it right. You'll then have us guys on Sunday on the brunch, me and Fox, and then you've got the Sunday evening show now that Mike's doing with Sue, Paul and Chris, so tune in for that and keep them company. And yeah, just keep an eye out for all the live streams on all our channels. They do come up. Like and subscribe to each other and share the love. We are a bunch of old hippies, Dave, aren't we? And we do like to keep an eye out. John Pole's normally live late night, early morning in the UK because he's in America. And Miguel and all of those. So there's loads of live streams going on, folks. So just have a look through your YouTube or go on our channels, click our mates' channel links, and you'll see who's doing stuff.
Well, yeah, there's normally a show going on somewhere, so somehow.
Absolutely. I mean, we'll be back again next Wednesday, won't we?
Yes.
The Monday slot will be coming back at some point. It's just I'm having a bit of a breather anyway. Mike's having a breather because he covered me backside whilst I was in hospital. He's helping Sue out a bit with her stuff, and that's on a Tuesday, folks, as well. So he does a live stream with Mike on a Tuesday night. So pop over and have a looky-loo at that one. Mark H0151's lots of thumbs ups. Max saying night to Wendy Hickson. So yeah, we look forward to seeing you again soon next week, but we'll see you Sunday for another brunch. So get your work in the gallery. And Ross is saying to you, Dave, how's the area going?
It's going very well. We are doing decals, and hopefully, he says, we should be decal finished for the Sunday show. So tune in, and you will get to see an update.
So when I ask you what you've been up to this week, you're going to get a bit of the old area ridge going, are you?
Well, I might just sit here and just go, nothing.
On that note, Drat, you know what I was going to say. Rightio, peeps, we'll catch you later. Stay safe, pop over and keep Chris company, and we will see you later on. Ta-ra for now.
Bye-bye, everyone.